How's it going, ladies and bruisers? I'm Bobby Sixkilla and welcome back to Reigns Her Majesty. Now, hopefully, we're gonna actually fucking get something done this time because we have torn through the queens and not much has happened. Tanya died in disgrace, forever a warning for proud children. Queen Elise starts her reign in a time of great class tension. Her coronation is resented. Your frivolous endeavours will be our ruin. Encourage the king to appoint me Prime Minister for the people's sake. I only just got here. How the fuck can my frivolous endeavours be fucking everybody over yet? Yes. It's a pleasure to have so many other women envy you, is it not? It's alright, admit it. Follow her. Your husband was creeping around the maid's rooms again, milady. I don't like the look in his eye. That pig! A scandal would be so much fun for us maids, but I suppose you must rein him in. I'll punish you. You have her whipped, but not too hard. It's not really her fault. The ports here are crawling with criminal activity. I'm scared. Would you send the army to crack down? Yes. I'm making a huge book of all my prognostications and scientific wisdom. Want to hear some? Not really. No. There's something weird about you. Have you been dying more quickly lately? Wow. I thought so. Please be careful. You could be messing with the very fabric of reality. Really? As a nun, I proudly live a humble life, but for a little worldly coin, I might share a secret of the church. Go on then. I know that. Already done that. Please allow me to bring new goods here, my queen. Memories of your home are just an import away. Yep. People love new and exotic goods, but the other guilds are now fractious. This looking glass is a thing of evil. Allow me to strike it with my arrow. What looking glass? Okay. All weapons bounce harmlessly off the mirror. Let us women dress these old saint statues of flowers. Who cares about the church? Can I just get rid of you again? I just want to get rid of her every time. Then I don't have to deal with her ass. Alright, there we go. Now we're done. First His Majesty says to invest, then he says to divest. Which is it? Invest. His Majesty invited 2 rival lords to our banquet. There'll be duels all night and a mess. What to do? Give me ideas. Oh-ho! The king's own men will stand guard. A grand presentation or too forceful? Do it. What is this heathenist monument? It represents an alliance of black magic. The church's duty is to tear it down. Nope. What a lovely table you set, sweet friend. Let us drink from the same wine cup. You'll poison me. How did you know my intentions? Are you magical like me? Please believe me, our friendship was true. How could you? We wanted to eliminate you and marry our niece to the king. Such a bond would have strengthened both our houses. Isn't there another way? Perhaps there is. Can you forgive me for what I tried to do? Yes. I funded a petty lord's import business and now he's ruined it all, that idiot. I'm off to duel him. Get him, babe. King gets a minor injury, forcing you to attend him all week. Would you skim off a little personal fortune for yourself if you knew no one would find out? Theoretically. No. A whopping 72% of other queens chose the same as you. What other queens? This man was caught with illegal blueprints of the palace. He claims he thought they were modern art. Is he guilty? Yes. Justice Haircut rules that Cubist movement clause does not cover sensitive materials. Just look at yourself, great queen. For who in history has such an inspiring profile? Such a worthy image? Can we not just wash the linens in the river sometimes? Instead of in the spring? It's clean enough. Sure. Your maid's clothes all smell like mud. I love it. Keep this policy. Okay. My Hall of Wonder. It's been destroyed by raiders. Everything is gone. How will we ever restore it? Here's some money. Perhaps under the sign of wealth, he could replace his collection. A fire has destroyed a renowned stable. Will you express your financial sympathies to the... Why is everyone asking for money now? Yes. The stars look kindly on your communication in these times. Write to your family about the All-Mother? Yes. The time has come for us to heap honours upon our great queen. Will you hear them? Obviously. Whoops, how deeply have we failed to please you, O queen? Watch me lie face down and tear my clothes. Okay. My queen, your bold and unflinching reign has led to a new era of might in this kingdom. Shouldn't we be gentle? My folk are devoted to women's education, but do you think we might celebrate women's beauty just as much? Of course. The cardinal intercepted the letter you wrote. It was full of obscene and heathenish things. Explain yourself. It was art. The gentry's garnished dancing balls disrupt my sacred rites. Please decree the 6th day a holiday of silence. No. Ah, fuck, we're ruined again. How the fuck are we ever gonna make 60 years? 60 years seems impossible. Alright, here we go. No air yet? We had an air already. Must be your bile rising. This cure is made from baby rabbit intestine and is sure to help. No. The courtly dances, the lewd touching of the palms. God bids you to dance more chastely. What do we touch instead? Lately the moon has been especially bright, like a pearl on the throat of a lady. I don't like it. I'll buy you curtains. Hey, little bones. Let my folk hunt your forest, and we'll share the spoils. Yes. Tonight's wine has brought a certain mood upon me. Shall we try for a baby? It is our duty to the throne, after all. Okay. A duchess claims her lord husband has given her no birthday gift in 17 years. Does it constitute neglect? Yes. Justice Harricot rules that notable spouses are obliged to a minimum public show of expenditure. A scandalous lady of the East is trying to ransom my good name. I beg the crown to pay what she asks. No. Your body's changed shape. Tropical disease, we're pregnant. Let the bells ring out. Her Majesty the Queen has given this kingdom a young prince. I have an heir. Let me sleep. Other researchers don't take me seriously. Please make a royal speech on the glorious virtues of science. Okay? You can't let that madwoman shout sciences from every window. Let me lecture in the palace on the godly life. Sure. I wanted to join the convent, but they said it was for women only. So much for equality, eh? You can join. Absolutely not. A man in a snake mask cannot be allowed to join the holy house of nuns. What an insult. Can't you do something? Oh yes, you need only sign this decree endorsing the church's massacre of all blasphemers. That's too much. A man trespassed on his neighbour's farm, was gored by his neighbour's ox. Is he entitled to damages? No. Justice Harricot rules that there should be a goring allowance for farm intruders. Here we go. You're the one who wants to meet the Lady of the Wood. Something is different about you. I'm the same woman. I don't understand, but I can only feel the quiver of destiny on my whiskers. Please, mistress, you must follow me. Can you see the path the moonlight draws through the trees? It guides us. Just when you feel well and truly lost, a white doe appears. At last, the Forever Queen. You did well to learn the ancient magics that would bring you to me. Thank you. The All-Mother chose you to be the Forever Queen, foretold by prophecy. It is your destiny to rule this land. How? First, confront your inner darkness. You must find a way to duel your own self. Duel yourself in the mirror. It is a great act of reflection. I need to write this down. I see. Be strong. The All-Mother has chosen you to inherit her crown. And that crown can take many forms. I will. The moonlight flashes brightly in her white fur, and then she vanishes. No. I have a bolt of rare, one-of-a-kind golden linen to say. No other woman will be your equal. No thanks. The cavalry commander is so old but won't retire. Please, Queen, give him a medal and show him the door. Okay. The cardinal says a man from your country is in the church prison. No one speaks his language. Will you deal with it? That's our dad, right? Enemies of the church are everywhere. I need the crown to approve my execution of this heathen. No. Fine, but I don't speak the language of your sinful land. You must make him repent. Okay. The cell is dim, but the voice you hear inside is wonderfully familiar. Daughter, I've come to your court to advise and support you. Free me from this prison. Alright, bugger off. So sorry, Queen, but our farm's plumbing collapsed. Can we use the army barracks to wash ourselves? Yes. My daughter wants to go to school in the east, but my people will do without money. Please. Yes. Wonderful news, my lady. Your son, the prince, has returned to the palace. He asks if you have time for a visit. Yes. Mother, you look so changed. The other boys at sword school were mean. I showed them I'm the king's son. How's that? I shouted my dad's the king in such a loud voice, Mother, he shouts. Hey, what is this all-mother anyway? The true goddess. But it's weird, isn't it? Why would this powerful magical sect and this mother goddess figure need you? What a splendid day. Let's run into the maze. Let's not. A letter from your son arrived, Your Highness. His training is going very well, and he wants you to send him sword money. Okay. Your Highness, someone dug up this funny old box behind the palace. Let's open it. Quickly. Your old time capsule. Embarrassing diary entries from a former life spill out. Hello again. Me told you everything me knows. Now please scratch your ear. Okay. She seems happy with you. How'd it go with your time capsule? Was anything inside familiar? Yes. I was curious about you, so I peeped the contents of the capsule. And something weird is definitely happening. What is it? Didn't you notice? Inside your capsule was some kind of weird data file. Data? Oh dear. A constellation of metadata about you is stored here. Did that replace something? What the fuck does that mean? What did that replace? The system should let you use this object the same way you did before. But something else is going on. It's the perfume that got replaced. Stop being vague. I don't know any more right now, she says, but I'll keep working on this. If father dies, then I'll be the king next, right? No, I'll be the queen. Fuck. A wild crowd is outside bearing gifts for our beloved queen. 29 years. But we learned some new stuff. That was cool. This game's getting all meta on us. Did the first one do that? Because I never got to play the first one. Defeat your inner darkness. Well, I know how to do that, sort of. Sarah the Unholy's frenzied death is forever a dissertation topic. Queen Cassandra takes the throne to high acclaim. Legends of her beauty eclipse all news. Do you think about, like, killing her husband while he isn't looking? Yes. 72% of other queens chose the same as you. Nice. As the church grows in power here, more pilgrims are visiting the capital. Should we impose a tourist tax? Yes. There's now a tax on pilgrims. Wonderful idea, and of course, you plan to grant the church our share. Yes. Just watching tournaments is dull. Don't you think I should compete as a hero? On guard. Okay. Your Highness, the king has tragically succumbed to his battle wounds. He is dead. You must succeed the throne. Let us mourn. You wear a traditional widow's garment and receive gifts. It would be easier to import goods if our maps were up to date. For my sake, hire a new cartographer? Yep. Oh fuck. We did it again. Can we try this? No. Alright, we did. We only lasted 7 years that time. That was atrocious. We need to get back to the mirror. Let's get back into it. At least we don't lose much. Like, there's no losing anything. The woman pretended to be her own twin in order to get gifts from her twin's husband. Is it illegal? Yes. Justice Harricot rules that the twin sister entitlement does not apply to gifts under duress. You'll poison me. I'm nothing like you. We wanted to eliminate you and marry our niece to the king. Such a bond would have strengthened our houses. Leave here. The visitors leave. The king doesn't believe you and chastises you for meddling. I heard a rumor that you blasphemously worship the All-Mother in secret, but you don't, do you? I don't. Do you have anything else to say? Scratch ear. There you go. Let's look at your patronage budget for the year. How many sculptures of traditional marble should we sponsor? 22. The accounting season. Keep the church in mind, and you will keep the heavens good in the heavens good books. Not this year. A guard from the Eastern delegation was so creepy to me just now. Please, lady, end their visit early. Yes. One of your soldiers disrespected my church guardsman in the city. Will you make an example of him? No. It's you again. I assume I've got nothing else to get from you. The Lady of the Woods said you must somehow duel yourself. Something about reflections, yes. Business has been really slow. What if we gave out free wine to everyone in the market? No, fuck them. The Exploration Society now has world-class collection of priceless artifacts, all in the Queen's name. Who wants that? Forgive me, but your bosoms are rolling like melons in your gown. I beg you, please conceal them. Yes. This court is foul with wine, and men with stained mouths chase your ladies. Why not abolish drink? Whoa, that's a big hardcore one. Okay. Wine and other libations are sacred to my people. The church's abolition amounts to religious oppression. Bring back wine. There we go, that evened things out a bit. If I hold my breath for long enough, I can see the stars moving. Please let me build a full-size cosmic model. You're a fucking idiot, but okay. I know you entertained the East Kingdom tonight, but my mother is very ill. Can you braid your own hair? Of course. You do your best, but it's a mess. Luckily, Easterners love relaxed styles. A lot of the country folks still go without work or wages. Shall we provide a stipend or invest in industry? Stipend? The events of this world are all controlled by the stars, my queen. Do you know about astrology? Tell me. Some events can only occur when the sign is right. Take note of which sign you were born under. I will. We need a curfew for moral hygiene. Convince the king, and there will be holy treasures for your crown. Yes. The cardinal was always harassing me. I think he suspects. Is it cool if I crash on the royal sofa for a while? Too risky. The Exploration Society now has 200 fine men. It's time for us to request a new investment. For what? The Exploration Society is a secret club for men only, so I can't tell you. Can't tell even the Queen what we're going to do with the funds. Fine. It's hard to pick between family and diplomacy. My cousin is facing charges in the East. Should I bail him out? No. We have guests from your country and to the West tonight. My Queen. Will you teach me how to make the right impression? Sure. Do Westerners prefer a humble greeting or a confident one? Confident. Ah, that's what I thought. So, for a welcoming gift, should I be luxurious or personal? Personal? Don't worry. I've already been warned about the other thing I must never do. It's refuse food. I can't think of what else to ask, so I must be all ready for the visit. Good luck. Everything you told him was wrong. The cardinal says he'll call off the church guard and end the conflict if the crown pays in gold. No. Fuck off. They say the king of the Northwest Isle is visiting the kingdom with his mysterious wife. Will you greet her? Yes. Oh, it's you again? No. Fuck off. Mother, guess what? I can do 100 push-ups in 1 minute. Watch me and count. Read a book. Does fighting with the church make us look weaker or stronger, do you think? Stronger? Damn. And we're boned. My god, we just need to get back to this mirror, but it's just not happening for us this time. And that lasted quite a while. Here we go. Why should you care for their little gifts? Their petty honors, you live a life apart from the weakness of others. Luos Roy Ni Gnilf Yunf Ategui. You get a funny feeling in your soul. Yes. How brave you are to call a duel against your own dear spirit. Listen for the mother's voice and fire when you hear it. Your mother's voice. The cold apparition is already at your back. You take your positions to duel. Signs of everlasting air and signs of richest earth. Many turns of the sacred wheel, many deaths and births. The All-Mother. A grievous time to miss your shot, now your spirit is trapped here, like it or not. Well, fuck. I am your husband's loyal servant. You're so noble, my queen. Is there something between us? No. Well done, defying Cardinal Brandon. Hopefully the church doesn't crush your kingdom. Do you feel confident? We're strong. Be honest with me. You're not an entirely scientific queen. Are you into a little bit of magic? Gotta go. Be my patron. I shall stand outside and let strangers sign me with a quill. It's a performance about their social contract. Okay, fine. The artist contracts an illness from standing in the square all week. My queen, the land has been restless of late. Perhaps now is the time for us to study your security plan, just in case. Okay. Should some ruffian come to seize you, pull the alarm rope, and then grab your candlestick, and wail away until guards arrive. That's the plan. All this spittle flying between the cardinal and the crown. Lead the people in prayer to keep us strong. My lands are enriched since you welcome foreign merchants. We accept the tribute. Long live the queen. Finally, a pious queen to bring honor to the land. You must be proud to be so favored by the church. I'm blessed. My queen! I just saw a figure sneaking below your window. It must be a ruffian come to seize you. Pull that rope. Now the alarm should be sounding at least. Do we have anything to use as a weapon? Candlestick. Oh, that candlestick. Yes, it'll be perfect. No. Now what do we do? Wail. It might not be the right kind of wailing. Apologies, my queen. I was merely conducting a surprise test of security procedure. How is our procedure? I'm doomed. What a splendid day. Let us all run into the maze and chase one. No, fuck off. We need to get back to the mirror and try again. I wish to apply for art patronage. Imagine 6 tapestries, each depicting life alongside the mythical world. That'll drop money and religion, so that'll be good. The series is entitled The Lady and the Unicorn and turns out well loved. Can I raise minks? We can sell fur trims to all the gentlewomen. This court will be the height of fashion. No. In my country, it's common of women of nobility to date, even if they're married already. So what do you say? Oh yes. Sit beside me this beer. Let us sip from the same bowl, sweet friend. Not tonight. Oh queen, let us be true friends. Tell me, is there anyone in the court whom you secretly love? Your husband's master of the hunt. It's true! Whenever you wish to discuss— oh fuck, we are boned. I just sometimes feel a little insecure next to Vera. She's so strong. Please, get a different best friend. Alright. You'd been looking for a reason to break it off anyhow. The church may build a monument to the new queen's virtue. If she is indeed virtuous, that is. Don't. Your beauty unguents are 1/10 the treasury. Why be so extravagant? Can't we buy cheaper? My beauty is a business expense. Queen Aurelia tried to kill you. That's so problematic. I think you should get revenge. But like, that's my toxic side. Revenge! If only had some way of challenging her in public, like a duel or something. Hang in there. Your husband wants me to take him on a long trip, but it's torture being apart from you. You must go. My people do not use money, so we cannot pay tax. Will you accept something else from me instead? No. In your latest portrait, you are painted clasping poppies and wearing a wreath of gold. These are evil emblems. You're imagining things. I remember you were so lonely as a young princess. And you and your handmaid— are you and your handmaid close now? No. Perhaps one day the king will have an accident, and you will rule, with me at your feet. Wow, chill. Just because I'm in your land, does it mean Cardinal Brandon can make me go to his church? No. If your sinful family knew of my little mistake with your father, there'd be trouble. Agree to keep the secret? Yep. This horse is owned by one soldier and raised by another. Who gets to keep it? The razor. Done that before. I've come up with a crystal healing remedy for you. It's not cheap, but it's powerful. Sure. Queen ought to be a model. For the nation's faith in God, I suggest you demonstrate more piety. Okay. May I be yours? Fine, whatever. General Fonzie's war machines stand at the border, choking the wood with black smoke. There are defences. You'll poison me. How could you? Isn't there another way? Forgive you. I could teach the handmaids geography classes about the world as a mentor. What do you think, my dear? Dear? You call me dear? What do you think, dear? Oh, yeah, that's right. I said you'd be my trophy boy. Oh, shit. Okay. Shall I perform a rite to invite love into your grand court? It's the Libran age. Anything could happen. Okay. I fell for many merchants who share my interests in celestial clocks and machines, but the cardinal would punish us. Avoid her? A scarlet rash has laid all the city low. The people are asking for a visit from Her Majesty. No. Your mechanical owl represents the All-Mother's sacred owl. Resembles the All-Mother's sacred owl. Truly, you must be her champion. I am. I find accountants really cute. You think you can introduce me to one? I'll try. Ah, that's the matchmaker one. I wait in the chamber with the rose-carved door. Oh man, I need a pen. Hang on. The men in snake masks had nothing to do with Dr. Marabou after all. But then, why do they chant about the eclipse? Who knows? A dark shadow is going to block out the sun. It's because women are taking over this land. That's silly. The snake man is indignant. The doctor takes notes. The army's so costly. If you feel safe, why not decrease the patrols to save money? No. You said someone wanted to meet me, Your Highness. Through which door? The rose door. Gossip of love blossoming in your court begins to spread. The church forbids experiments on human bodies, but is it okay if they've been dead for a long time? How long? I'm so scared. I think I love him. But a lot of issues from my last relationship are coming up and Oh, Queen, what do I do? Open your heart? My people's temple in the wood has been razed by the church. Defy Cardinal Brandon and help us rebuild. Yes. Oh my god. Your boyfriend, Sir Blythe, is always hanging out by the docks talking to strangers. You think I should follow him? Do it. Your boyfriend has others, for certain. I saw him spend an entire hour just talking and kissing one wooden mermaid. Wooden mermaid? Unbelievable. You end things with Sir Blythe. It was about time anyway. I thought the date was going well, but then for some reason she was quiet. What did I do, wise queen? Were you shy? Strange, suddenly your ways seem quite charming. Forgive me, my queen. Okay, it still works like the perfume. I don't like your handmaid, being with my banker. No reason, I just don't. What do you think we should do? Let them be. At last I've collected enough evidence. The queen will now stand trial for heresy and treason to the crown. What? You were brought before the Grand Court as the church seeks to have you removed. Yes, it is the trial of the century. What fun! Will you answer the allegations brought against you by the Golden Church? Okay, that's a new thing. I don't even know how I ended up with this. I'm so sorry, dear. The church forced me to go ahead with this trial. You didn't do anything, did you? No. To set the queen aside, this church must prove she has failed her duty in 4 areas. Confess, lady, have you been pious? I have. Lies, she takes up with floral cultists and fellow foreigners, and they do heathenist astrology. Do you deny it? Yes. The courtroom fills with passionate murmuring. Order in the court. And now, do you swear you have done all you can for the people of this land as queen? I swear. The queen is really sweet and caring. Whenever I tell her I don't want to see the poor, she shuts the curtains. This is ridiculous. People in the gallery boo and shake their fists. Silence all. And now for the matter of the queen's strength, my lady. Do you attest that you've made this kingdom stronger? I do. Well, no one ever said that she had the mind for strategy. But she looks nice, and that's what counts. How dare you? Fevered debates erupt on the role of the Queen's looks. Why? Why is everybody turning against me now? And now we come to the final duty, my Queen. Have you been a boon to your kingdom's economy? I have. I must tell the truth. She bought herself a riverboat from the treasury for her and the ladies to cruise in. It was little. In the case of the Golden Church versus the Queen, I will now rule. Do you have any final testimony? I resist the church. The crowd reaches a fever pitch as they await the judge's ruling. The law may protect you this time, but your leadership is weak. The church will soon have its way. We'll see. The kingdom quickly forgets the sensational trial and returns to normal. Your scores and responses in this segment indicate high agreeability but low stability. Okay. Why do we have to be royal all the time? Tonight, my wife, I want you to drink wine with me. Pass. I wrote a song about our lovely queen. I wish to perform it day and night at court for a price. No. The cardinal himself forbade me from saying my prayers in the palace. You must fight him on this. I will. Oh, we did. A separate chapel. Oh, we were nearly at 60 years too. A separate chapel had been built for your father. Had to be built. I kill you. Oh well, we're boned. But at least we got some shit done. Oh, high score. 54 years in power. Alejandra the Innocent. Long live the Queen. Then we got a couple of achievements. Earn 3 architectural works. Interesting. I would have thought I would have done that already because we've been building a lot of shit. Alright, we're going to wrap this episode up here. I don't know how many more achievements there are to get, but we've got a long way to go by the look of it. Till then, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you in the next one.